And we are very delighted to be hosting this great team, and it has come at a very opportune moment where the economic crimes have been linked to technology. And in simpler terms, what we think we are doing is having a comprehensive mitigation plan towards the e-technology that came into our lives probably in the late 1998 towards the 2000. And it is common for every child now at the age of 2 years to be holding a handheld phone. And we can see that if we do not cap some of this information that they always view in those phones, we are going to have a generational crisis of people who are unruly, and then people will take advantage of those other people. That's why we need this framework. And once this framework is there, we would like to support it, because it is each and everyone's responsibility. It starts from your house, it starts from the kids that you have, all the way to the offices and to other public domains that we always support. So this great team is welcome here. We have members of public who are going to assist us gather information and get. We don't need to we are all ignorant, most of us. Like one of the people said, when you talk about a server, people imagine of very big things that are neither here nor there. So I think with the information that this team and C4 has come with, we'll be able to demystify some of this information and get our views representing the Meru chapter. So thank you very much and karibuni tena.
Mwanzo kabisa tunashukuru kwa kupewa nafasi hii ya kuzungumzia cybercrime na computer misuse, na tunafurahi kuwa tumepata nafasi ya kutoa maoni yetu ili serikali ipate kuangalia sheria muhasama zile zinaweza kuzuia watu kuporwa pesa zao, watu kudanganywa katika mitandao, na watu vile vile kupelekwa katika njia isiyowezekana. Kama mnavyojua, computer system ni kitu kipya katika hii dunia, lakini kimeingia kwa ukubwa sana. Na utaona ile kompyuta ndogo sana ambaye binadamu leo anayo, wengi sisi, ni ile simu ya mkono. Ile ni kompyuta ndogo ambaye watu wengi wanayo. Na kuna mambo mengi ambayo wanapata pale katika kompyuta ambayo ni habari potovu, ni habari za kupoteza, ni habari ambayo sio sahihi, ni habari ambazo zingine hata serikali haijui. Tunajua tumekuwa victim wa kupoteza pesa zetu kwa sababu ya online banking, kwa sababu ya vitu kama M-Pesa, kwa sababu ya hizi loan tunaambiwa ni za online loans ambazo watu wanapewa, na vile vile kuna habari ambazo zimetutatisha za tuseme masomo ya university ambayo yanatangazwa, unaambiwa mtoto wako ataenda ng'ambo kufanya hichi, unasoma katika mtandao mpaka mwisho unakuja kupoteza pesa zako. Kuna stakabadhi za serikali ambazo zinatoka. Tunajua leo serikali inakwenda online na tuna apply vitu vingi sana kwa online, lakini bado ukora mwingine unaingia na wananchi wanadanganywa. Kwa hiyo tunafurahi sana kwa NC4 kwa Meru leo, ili sisi kama wananchi tueleze matatizo na ni vipi tunafikiria kuwa tunaweza kuboresha na kuzuia criminals wasitumie hii matando. Asante.
We are here in Meru as part of public participation to be able to gather feedback from the public, which is a requirement of our constitution. We are very happy with the administration and the opinion leaders who have turned out in big numbers, and we've gotten a lot of proposals, we've gotten a lot of suggestions, we've gotten a lot of feedback that we will use to enhance and make the regulations better. Thank you.
What are all these regulations all about?
The regulations are to give effect to the Computer Misuse and Cybercrimes Act, and we are looking at the critical information infrastructure, and how to manage them. As we know, cyber space is now a key element in the society, and so it needs to be regulated, as there are so many criminals and fraudsters who are making life very difficult in cyberspace. And so these regulations are supposed to rein in on them. They're also supposed to ensure that those who control the cyberspace take better care of the cyberspace to protect themselves and the users of the space.
After public participation, what is the next stage of this?
The next step after this is that the feedback will be taken over, they'll be discussed and analyzed, and there could be some changes to the regulations, which will then be passed on to Parliament for approval. There's a lot of fraud that is happening. If you look at mobile money, I'm sure many people have lost money. Many people have been conned in that space. There's the issue of false information being spread there. There's the issue of people losing their information and their data to hackers. So these are some of the challenges that we'd like the regulations to address. Thank you.
Thank you.
I'm here courtesy of the National Council Persons with Disability to participate in the public participation for the Cybercrime Act that is going on now. And we should say that this is actually long overdue. Parents have been complaining of the cybercrimes that have been happening. There are so much even into our villages, apart from even money laundering in the internet. There is child trafficking. There are so many things pornographic that are happening. The other day we had the president comment on TikTok, and actually was advising the president of China if the crimes in TikTok could be abolished, and we've seen something like that has happened. We know that it was all over the internet that it has been stopped. The live has been stopped from China on TikTok, and we hope that when this act comes into law, when the amendment comes into law and taken to the cabinet, that all things shall work together and that we shall have limitations. As our colleague here has said, even a small child at 2-year-old, they can able to access a handheld gadget and even have access to some not very good content in the phone. And so if regulations are kept, we think that now we shall bring a generation that is really internet friendly to all ages. Thank you.